Well, here we are in Watitsi Safaris in Tanzania, Africa. We come here with the Magnum Hunt Club quite a bit, and we're basically looking for buffalo and some of the dangerous game, lion and leopard. .30 Dar es Salaam. Day one, we fly in today to 3.5 hours into the bush. So this is the farthest deep Africa I've ever gone to, so I'm excited. Yeah. This hunt, the preparation started about 7 months ago. We come here with the Magnum Hunt Club quite a bit, myself anyway. And I brought along 3 good friends of mine, Chris and Larry Estes and Mark Priest. And we're basically looking for buffalo and some of the dangerous game, lion and leopard. Later. We're in a village, probably got an hour drive from here to the hunting area. So we'll just wait for the trucks to come and pick us up and we're on our way again.
You're not first, you're last.
Showdown with Watitsi Safaris as a brand new tented camp, common for Tanzania. Showdown's camp is brand new, it's beautiful, brand new tents. There's hot running water, flush toilets, showers. I mean, you have all the amenities. You're kind of spoiled when you think that you're literally like 200 or 300 miles in the bush in the middle of nowhere. So when you're in different camps, hunt with different PHs, I always ask them what they want, and Showdown wants just softs. So I've got my Nosler partitions for my 375, and we're gonna load those up, and no solids. It's a varying opinion from every PH, but I know these do the job. I've had several years experience and shot a lot of buffalo with them, so I'm happy to do that. But that's just a little tip. You always check with your PH and ask them what they recommend. We get the evening hunt. That's all we get out of our first day after traveling 3 hours into camp and 40 hours from Canada. So we're gonna go look for some sign for some buffalo, see what we can come up with. That bull's over 40.
Over 40, heavier,
Yeah.
maybe 12 inches.
It carries mass all the way to the top.
Look at that. Wow.
Wow. Now you know when animals are this relaxed, he's still stopped there.
They're not spooky at all.
You know you're deep woods.
Not pressure shooting them. Yeah.
Beautiful animal. He's just mooching away there. Boy, he's dark, brown, heavy.
Everything.
Nice. Mark would be excited.
You will. Push.
Yes, he would. He'd be gone. Very nice.
Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Nosler, Load Nosler, Own the Shots, and by Nikon. Dunham's High Caliber Ranch, Gobble and Grunt Outfitters, the NRA ILA, and Thompson Center Arms, America's master gunmaker. This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Gobble and Grunt Outfitters.
Holy smokes. You wouldn't think Africa's cold, but we froze last night coming home. We got stuck for about an hour and a half. Had to jack all 4 tires up, and then it seemed to take a lot longer. Well, we took 4 hours to get home last night. Got home about 10. It's dark at 6. Keep the snakes out. Well, this is day 2, our first full day. We got some hunting in yesterday afternoon, and today we're looking for our buffalo, and we're hoping that we'll come across some, maybe get some tracking on the ground, get up close and personal, and see if we can't find an old Dugga boy. Huge valley, beautiful. Now the one just spotted me there. There's a whole family troop of baboons here. We just come across them once in a while. When you do, there's 10 to 15 of them, and they can cover the ground when they want to. They're fast. Pretty cool little critters.
What we did, we call earlier burning. We need to burn the grass when it's still green, and then 2 weeks after burning, we have a new grass, so animal they can eat. We are not waiting until the grass is too dry. It's not good. So that's why we are burning earlier burning. We can have some still new grass coming up quickly.
Showdown was saying how there's been only a handful of safaris in here ever, and you know it's true when we're spending half our time finding the old trails that only been driven on once or twice, and taking trees like this out of the way that eventually you got your main trails that speeds the route up. Well, we're blazing a trail. Literally blazing a trail. We were lighting fires as we went about, I'm guessing, about 10 kilometers into this new valley that the guys have never been. And I mean by a valley, there might be 10,000 acres in here, mountains on both sides. And as we went, we were lighting a fire. Well, we ran out of trail, or road to make trail, because we're in a swampy area. So we got to go back, but we've lit the fire. So now we've got a raging forest fire behind us, and we're letting all this grass burn off. We're going to go back several hundred meters and try and cross where it's not as soft, and then continue on our journey up. We're trying to get to a plateau, a flat on top of the mountain, where Showdown believes that it's the home of some old Dugga boys. So it's a great adventure today. We haven't seen a lot of game, but we are like deep woods here. I mean, we're back in no man's land, and it's beautiful. It's awesome.
Gari haifiki kule kwenye gari. No, kile wakati wageni.
I'll have another piece of that meat.
They'll give you meat and ugali.
That's good.
Yeah, mpe na ugali kidogo, mpatie.
That's good.
Kata ugali hapo tuanze sasa.
That's really good. This other stuff is like grits, I think. It's cornmeal. I don't know what grits taste like.
It's cornmeal, yeah.
This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Dunham's High Caliber Ranch.
So Showdown, what's our plan for this morning?
We are heading to check for dagoboys, and there is a valley, and 3 valleys joined together. It's the mountains, and in between mountains there's nice valley.
We came across some fresh buffalo sign, and this is the we've seen buffalo sign everywhere, but this is fresh, early this morning or within the last few hours, and the boys are just wandering up to make sure they know what direction they go in. We'll probably if they can find a good sized bull, track. It's getting ready to rumble. Shooting my nozzlers, all the partitions for my 375. Sometimes these belts get a little tight and can't get one out when you're a little bit excited, so it's always good to keep one handy. Tracking these buffalo on foot like this is when you really see what these trackers can do. You know, we come along like the tourists and do the shooting, but these guys, high percentage of time will find these bulls. 1 bull, 10 bulls, 2 kilometers in the bush, and there's a high percentage that we'll get right in on them and take one of these bulls in 15 to 30 meters. That's what the coolest thing about hunting buffalo is, and especially in Tanzania with great trackers. Left. It's a nice bull. I don't know how far they'll go. Now we got an adventure. He may split from the herd, or if he stays with the herd. If he splits from the herd, he'll charge for sure. Safety on, turn your scope down. Let's rock and roll. Guys.
This portion of Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by the Magnum Hunt Club.
Rob Dunham from the Magnum Hunt Club. Here's an important message that every hunter needs to hear.
When we're out enjoying our right to hunt, it's easy to forget about what's happening in Washington, D.C. But just because you're not thinking about the politicians doesn't mean they're not thinking about you. They are always up to something. And if you're not happy with what they're up to, please listen to this message from my friend Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris, fact number 235. Contrary to popular belief, America is not a democracy. It's a Chuck-tatorship.
I always get a kick out of those Chuckisms. But of course I can't decide alone how the country is run. If you're worried about the direction our country's going, you're in good company. Too many people have forgotten our nation was founded to protect freedom, like our Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Freedom is not about what government can do for us, but about keeping government from doing things to us. There's only one way to protect our freedoms, by voting for the candidates who support them. I hope you won't be missing in action on Election Day. Register to vote. I'm Chuck Norris, and I approve this message.
For more information, go to triggerthevote.org.
Is he by himself?
Yeah, he's laying down. I can see him. Oh, wait, he there.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm sure he did it.
This is when they get a little frustrated and they'll come at us. So we're all set for one of the most exciting moments in sports. Showdown. We cut his track. I don't mind getting a little close to him. Just under his chin, again. Yes. Oh. When he was laying down, his head was turned. It would have been his right shoulder then. Let me see him. Come out. Nope. Son of a gun. Oh. That is one tough
I think it's
hombre.
done now. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you very much. Oh, Nikes. That is something. You got both 12 yards standing it down twice in the noggin with a bullet. Oh my gosh. I thought he was coming right at me. It was just awesome. Let's go look at him. It's a beautiful bull. Holy smokes.
All right.
Thank you very
Great.
much. That's beautiful.
Thanks.
I tell you what, I mean, gosh almighty. Are they the coolest animal to hunt or what? I mean, still shaking. You know, it's a weird experience when you get that sort of scared adrenaline, you know, but you get emotional almost. I'm not gonna make the dean's list for the shooting on that deal, but you know what? I don't care. I mean, that was a great experience. I'd rather, you know, have done that and have this experience chasing this bull all over the place with the help of Showdown and his trackers, and that makes a hunt. Everybody, including myself, wants a one-shot kill, but shooting that bull at 45 yards or whatever he was, and how about that? The whole herd's there, the best bull's facing toward us, then he stands up and stretches out, and I pack one into him in his chest, and not the best shot, obviously, but man, they're tough. You know, I love it. I absolutely love buffalo hunting. This happens frequently, what you just saw, and it is just the best. Holy, you dream of that stuff. This is Africa, guys. Come home, look at that. You got all your laundry's done, packed away, beds made, the whole place cleaned up. Just wonderful. You've got all the amenities. We got hot running water. And you get back when it's hot out. Nice fresh water. Got a hot shower if you want it for later. That feels awesome. Nice deal. Great accommodations. Got a flush toilet next door. Hot shower. Sit down by fire. Have a cold cocktail or a hot cup of coffee. It's awesome. Well, that's the end of another safari here in Tanzania. We had a wonderful trip, one of the most memorable ones I've ever been. Great friends, great outfitter with Showdown at Mwatitsi Safaris, good experiences, exceptional hunting, wonderful trip as usual. Africa always provides, you know, a great trip, and Tanzania stands out among Africa as one of the best destinations that a hunter could ever hunt.
Closed captioning is brought to you by the NRA ILA. Nosler's Magnum TV is brought to you by Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearms, accessories, and gunsmithing tools. And by Nosler. Dunham's High Caliber Ranch. OutfittersRating.com. And the Magnum Hunt Club. Your adventure is our business.